Right, come on. Remember, the big arena is called the List, L-I-S-T, the List. And next up, let's big it up for Team England! They are looking strong.
Champion is a bit for England to get on.
Team USA, let me hear you! It's a pretty even 50-50. It's England v America. And you know, as far as I can see, Chris, this could be your final. This could be your final. They're the first American warriors making their way into the list. Respectful for given the bow in front of his opponents.
Two American polar in the field already. The Ukrainians were using similar weapons. Well, you got little, slightly shorter ones. I'm not saying you can't use those two-handed axes. You prefer slightly shorter ones. They've gone for maximum those longer ones in style.
Game, the weapons they're using, it really makes the difference, Brendan.
Well, what makes a difference is, I mean, there's no weapon that's going to win the game for them. It's people intimately knowing the weapon you're using, being comfortable with it. There's no other weapon you can take out onto the field that'll win for you. It's all about timing and precision. That's what wins this fight.
And a good old Scottish shout there from the audience. Come on, the big boy. Come on, the big boy.
Here we are. Looks like we're about to kick the steam off.
A lot of the American armour glinting in the sun.
Yeah. Super shiny Americans down the sunny end of
The good, the bad, and the ugly laid out there. The American centre holding back. The two flanks advancing.
the similar bit of a standoff.
England prefer that line formation with their sweepers in the back instead of the three-block formation of the American team.
And they're really holding that line, Brendan. They're really holding it.
Just ease the English into thinking, come on, they got to step forward, let's see England not playing just yet.
Respect for the English at the left-hand side. Look at
Yeah, they've got good numbers over here on the left. Someone just sitting behind as well.
And the peacock at the back with the feathers, he's ready, he's backing them up. He's right in it. We've lost the weapon.
We've lost the weapon. This is what changed the game for the Ukrainian time last time against USA.
Obviously those big pull-outs being used. They're great when you have the range to swing.
It's kicking off. It's kicking off. On the left-hand side.
He's been super disciplined down the centre. Not getting sucked into anything. Good axe work there though.
It's a big hole in the line in the middle. They move into both flanks.
Four men down the bottom there.
English bodies on the flank though.
Two versus one. He's pulled at it really well. Oh! Line
The Americans have finished off the left flank and moved on to the right.
So, work here from the Americans.
Okay, it stopped.
That was. Come on, big cheer for both America and England. What a fight!
Lots of different tactics used. Again, Englishman dropped his weapon.
I think I see a few pieces of armour on the field as well. There is an inspection of one of the fighters on the ground, but I think it seems to be alright. But yeah, these
During World War I, British troops on the Western Front had limited options when it came to food in the trenches. But with a clever cook on hand, they might be able to use to make something like this potato pie made using a military recipe from 1914. My Patreon page for supporting this channel, I cook for the Tommies in the trenches, this time on Tasting History. Food on the Western Front during World War I was pretty monotonous. It was pretty much a combination of bully beef and biscuits, and canned corned beef hardtack. But while some complained of the monotony, many soldiers were coming from a place where they were lucky to have meat 1 or 2 times a week. So a daily ration of meat, canned or not, was actually a step up. Like the men of Stockport's territorial soldiers joined up with the Cheshire Regiment, they thought they were eating high on the hog. You should have seen the scramble. I thought macaroni was great, but the good old potato pie wants some beating. Just fancy potato pie being served to the Cheshires. And it turns out there is a proper military recipe for that potato pie. It comes from the field cooking section of 1914 of the Manual of Military Cooking, prepared at the Army School of Cookery. Potato pie. 16.5 pounds meat, 20 pounds potatoes, 1 pound onions, 3 ounces salt, 1/2 ounce of pepper. With jelly from the meat added. Boil or steam the potatoes. When cooked, place the meat and cooked onions in the center, season with pepper and salt. Cover over the remainder of the mashed potatoes and bake till the potato cover is brown. As the mashed potatoes absorb the moisture of the meat and render it dry, about 2 pints of gravy prepared from the liquor in which the onions were cooked should be poured into the pie before serving. Now that's a mighty big pie, enough for 22 men. So I'm going to cut this down to just 8 servings, which still should be quite a lot of pie. So for this World War I potato pie, what you'll need is 2 pounds or 925 grams of tinned corned beef. Now you may be tempted to use fresh meat for this, but the recipe is specific that it wants preserved meat. And the recipe has you use the gelatin that is inside of the can attached to the meat. So really real tinned bully beef. Then 2.5 pounds or 1.1 kilograms of potatoes, 2 ounces or 55 grams of diced onions,
Ich kümmere mich mal darum. In nomine Patri et Filii und all der Scheiß. Wir kommen weiter, Männer. Dann schnell so den Scheiß wegkommen. Ach komm, hör auf zu meckern.
Kannst froh sein, dass wir hier oben angeschnallt sind. Bekommt der Ritter und seine Folge bestimmt so.
Welches Gefolge? Meinst du, der Knecht den Kehle durchgeschnitten? Ja, das Mädchen. Hauptmann, für Sie? Mhm.
Was meinst du, ist das was wert?
Keine Ahnung.
Zu den Waffen!
Los, verdammt!
Haltet Ausschau! Bildet eine Reihe! Ordnet euch gefälligst! Seht gefälligst nach vorne!
Wenn wir uns noch aufteilen, dann kommen wir hier weg.
Wenn du weg bist, dann werde ich dich am nächsten Baum raufknüpfen. Und nachdem ich deine Gedärme habe,
Verstanden. Verstanden.
Er kommt! Er kommt!
Jetzt allein. Die Schulter.
Ist das Blut deines Sohnes schon erkaltet?
dieses am Feuern!
Scheiße! Ich komm gleich! Lass mich rein! Victor! Bist du okay? Halt dich auf! Halt dich auf! Nichts!
Oh, goody. You're back.